Good morning, Precious.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm great.
Okay. What you doing?
Just brushing my hair.
Just brushing your hair? That pretty hair? Wish I could brush your hair.
What?
So I wish I could brush your hair.
Why?
I love your hair. Because I love your hair. I love long hair. It was really pretty.
Don't be weird.
Ain't nothing weird. Whatever. A lot of women think that's romantic. But you think what you want.
Oh, you asked a lot of women?
Yeah. I've brushed a lot of women's hair.
How many?
I don't know. 7, 8, 9. I don't know. I
And
love
when
long
you did
hair.
it, they said this is romantic?
Not all of them because you know I was related to a couple of them.
What?
So I was related to a couple of them, so they thankfully they didn't say it was romantic.
Are you into your sister or something?
No, no, I just always liked her hair. I like long hair.
What?
I like long hair. I only brushed my sister's hair once.
You liked her hair?
Yeah, 'cause I always loved long hair. On
Why?
women, it's just really pretty. There are a few women that I've been with that I brushed their hair. Two of my nieces, I used to brush their hair all the time. They'd sit right there and they loved that. And that's why they liked it so much. They said it felt good. Feels good on my head. Then they'd ask me if they could go to Kmart. Yeah. Huh. That cost me money just to brush hair.
What?
My nieces, when I used to brush their hair, I I asked them one time. I asked them. I said, "Why do you like me brushing your hair?" They said, "Because it feels good on my head." Right after they said that, can we go to Kmart? I was like, Jesus. I don't know how it went from brushing hair feels good on your head to going to Kmart.
So you paid them to do it?
Apparently, I did. It wasn't my intention, but I spoiled them. So we went to Kmart and I bought them and my nephew some stuff. And went back to the apartment and
What did you
they
buy
played
them?
with their stuff. Oh god, and I don't know. I bought them so much stuff it was unreal. You know, the girls I bought. Of course, I bought them so much stuff for all three of them now. So they'd have their own stuff when they came over to my apartment. In the last apartment I had when I was out there, the girls had their own room, so I'd buy all kinds of things for their room. Didn't want feeling left out, so I bought him a can't remember if it was Nintendo or something. I think it was a Nintendo game with with a wheel, steering wheel attachment for car games and pedals and all kinds of crap. The favorite place was to be over my house playing with their stuff. The girls, I let them have fallen in their room. I spoiled them pretty good. So what'd you do today?
Sleep sleep for the most part.
You slept for the most part. What else you do?
Went and got juice with MJ.
Yeah. I went and got a new computer, and brought it over to mom's to have them put the monitor on it. They started trying to put the monitor on it. The guy had controlled the computer and all that, but it's downloading. They said where it's been sitting on a shelf for since 2018. It's it's downloading all these programs that it's automatically supposed to download, I guess. And so it's like I had to leave my computer at mom's tonight, so overnight, so it'll all download. So I gotta go over in the morning and get it, and they're supposed to come to hook up the telephone and the internet tomorrow, so I could be home all day tomorrow. So well, between 8 and 5, they're supposed to hook it up, so I could be here until they hook it up. So I gotta go down to mom's get my computer before 8 o'clock, and then hopefully they can get the internet hooked up. And then I gotta call the monitor place again and have them hook the monitor up to it. So it's like until I was hoping I'd have it on there today, but I didn't realize that all that stuff had to be downloaded onto it, or that it all automatically downloaded onto it. So now Sharon's got my old computer. She's holding that for me. Because if I have it, I have to put that on the monitor, and that's cost me $33 a month per device that needs to have a monitor. So I didn't want to pay $33 a month for one I'm not going to be using. So
So she's holding it for you.
yeah, I talked to Stacy, and Stacy said that it has to be left at your mother's house, and she has to call mom to make sure that it's at mom's house and that I'm not using it. And I said, well,
She's
mom's
moving.
not going. Uh,
She's moving.
Aunt Sharon. Yeah, she's not moving until sometime this year, though. She doesn't know
No, the
when, but
president.
anyway, she's not moving till later this year. But when she moves, then I'll tell Stacy, and Stacy can talk to mom then. But right now, mom's having such a hard time hearing that it wouldn't. Stacy would probably have to ask mom a question 2 or 3 times before mom would hear her. So when Aunt Sharon moves, she'll talk to Stacy again and let her know that she's gonna have it over, gonna bring it over to mom's. And Aunt Sharon asked me why I wanted to keep it. And I said, well, I've got videos on there, Roscoe and Sadie and mom, and so I want to keep them, especially because of the videos. So, so there you go. I tried calling Will. Well, I not tried. I did. I called Will earlier, but he said he was busy.
Oh, cool.
So I didn't know if he was with his girlfriend or what. So, well, all right. So he'll call me back
He
or
seems
something
to
when
be
he.
busy today. He seems to be busy today.
All right. See with his girlfriend.
I don't know.
I figured he'll call me back when he wants. Yep.
He
So I'm
handed
gonna
me the
spend.
phone and he walked out.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, honey.
He handed me the phone and he walked out.
Oh, really? You seem upset.
I wasn't paying attention.
No. I'll be spending all day here at home tomorrow, so I'm gonna work on the inside of the house and get some more stuff done in here. Actually, I think when I go over to Mom's, I think I'm gonna go grab a couple pieces of sheetrock and finish the wall in the closet. Put, put the wiring in there and do some more mudding, finish the mudding and taping. See if I can get things moving on this place so I can get her done as fast as possible. And Saturday, I'm gonna go over to tear down house. I might go over there on Sunday too.
Oh, cool.
Really wanting to start getting moving on that and getting that torn down because it's Alton's finding people that want stuff from it. They haven't gotten in contact with me yet, but Alton's been telling people that that he runs into about it. Some friends of his that he runs into. It's like one guy that Alton's working for right now. He's helping him move a house onto a foundation, and um, and it's a whole house. The guy made a foundation, and they're moving the whole house and putting it on the foundation. And it's an older house, and Alton said that he has a banister in that house that is just like the one that I have over at the teardown house, but the one that that guy has is in bad condition, and the one that is at the teardown house is in really good condition, especially for over 100 years old. So Alton told that guy about that. So now I got to figure what I'll sell that for if the guy wants to buy it. And then I guess Calvin wants to come over and help do some tearing down too, from what Elton said. And I said, well, that'd be cool because Calvin wants a bunch of stuff from it, so like he could work off what he owes me on some stuff if he wants to do that. And Elton also told me about a guy that might want the roof that actually doesn't live very far from me. Well, he's building a house that's not very far from here. So that guy told Elton that he'd stop by sometime and see me when I was at the teardown house when he was going by when he see me there. So I stopped up to see if he was there. Elton told me what the guy drives for a truck and told me if I see it up in his driveway then he'd be there and I'd go up and talk to him then. So somewhere along the way either he'll find me or I'll find him. I should
Interesting.
I should take I should take a picture of the walls on the inside of the house that I one of the walls that I tore down or started taking apart already. All brand new 2x4s. It's like they rebuilt that whole room as all brand new 2x4s. brand new insulation, everything there. It
Oh
sucks
wow.
that they painted over the sheetrock and mud and tape and painted over the sheetrock and everything. Otherwise, I'd be able to see that sheetrock, but I have to tear it apart. So me and Elton came up with a plan so that we're gonna tear it apart, tear everything apart, and get a whole bunch of it torn apart, and put all the junk and stuff that's gonna go in a dumpster in one pile next to the windows, and I'm gonna call the dumpster place and have them bring a big rollaway dumpster, so that way we can just take and throw it all into the dumpster right from the windows.
Oh, how much will that cost?
I don't think it costs very much. I think I was gonna call him today about it, and I forgot about it. Damn it! Let's see if I can remember that tomorrow. I'm figuring it probably costs maybe $50 or $60 for a month, because I think one of the smaller dumpsters I think is like $30 a month. So one of the big rollaway ones, I can't imagine that would cost you more than $60 a month. I'll find out tomorrow. Because I'll call tomorrow if I can remember it to. But I'm anxious to get over there tomorrow on Saturday, start tearing down some more. I one of them just about halfway done. But there's a lot of people that's going to want a lot of material from that
The
house
house
because
is halfway done.
no, the room that I tore down is halfway done. I spent a couple hours over there the other day, a couple of days ago, and one room halfway torn apart. There's a lot of people are going to want a lot of this material from this house, so I'm trying to hurry up and get it done as fast as I can now, because especially before the yard sale comes. If I can set some of it out at the yard sale. Now, mentioned something to me about Calvin might want some more of the duct work, and this other guy that he's helping move the house, he might want some of the duct work in there to the heaters and furnace. So there's all kinds of crap in there that people want. Aunt Shirley and Aunt Sharon, they might want. Well, there's a bunch of canning jars down in the basement. Them Aunt Sharon said that Aunt Shirley and Aunt Charlene might want some of those there, so told them they could have them.
What happens if you don't finish on time?
Then I think I got to pay a fine if I don't finish on time. So
Oh, how
that's another
much?
reason why I don't know. No idea. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and get over there and get it finished now. I've spent a lot of time doing other things this winter and wanted to get over there, but now my truck is fixed now, so it's back on the road, so I can get back over there and get done screwing around with all this other stuff. But I really don't think it's going to take very long to
What
get it
other
torn
stuff?
down. Well, like tomorrow, waiting for him to hook up the phone and internet, and having to deal with my computer and all that crap. Going down to Bangor to get my computer and all that crap, and dealing with all of
Seems
Roy's
like
crap
you've
that
been waiting for
he was
them to
doing.
install it for a week.
I know. Well, I have just about, because it was Monday that they were supposed to have it hooked up. And then they got here. Well, they prepared it last Friday and never said anything to me. He just told me that he was preparing it to be installed. So it was supposed to be installed on Monday. And but when he prepared it, he never said anything to me about what was going on with it. He went back and they never came Monday. And they called me on Sunday to tell me that they would be installing it on Monday. They never came and installed it. And then I called them Monday afternoon and told them that still nobody showed up. And it took them another day after that to figure out, why it hadn't been installed. It was because it was set up. I ordered for 25 megabytes or mega whatever it is. I think megabytes the thing, right? I think that's what it is. Is it 25 meg, whatever that is? I assume it's megabytes, but that's what I ordered it to be set up for in the package that I bought, and um, they said that something to do with the engineering. They had to send it to the engineer to see if the engineer could figure it out and to be set it up for that because it wasn't set up for that in this area. I didn't have the hookups for it or something, and so finally she called me the other day and she told me, was it Tuesday or Wednesday yesterday? She called me and told me that they were going to come out on Friday and try to set it up for 15 meg. And I asked her, I said, well, what about 25 meg? She said, well, they're still working on it. They're going to try to get it in there, but for now, if they can get the 15 meg in there, at least you'll have the internet. So I said, all right.
Much is that
But
all
this,
costing?
oh, crap. You have to ask me now. I can't remember. Oh, let me see. I think it was $78 a month with the phone and the internet. They did it as a deal, so which isn't too bad. $78 a month.
Okay.
That's not too bad, is it? That's both the phone and the internet.
Yeah.
I think Sharon said she pays like $40 a month for her internet. I get a look and see where she went. You know. Ugh. So I had a boring day today waiting over there for over Mom's for them. Then I went over to where Mom was playing cards today. The guy, the people that it's Aunt Sharon's ex-husband. They got divorced like almost 50 years ago, 40 some odd years ago. But he still has he's still friends with some of the family. And Mom goes over and plays cards with him and a couple other elderly people. And he had told me before that he had some marble because I had told him about the stands that you had with the marble on top. That one of them, the marbles would be missing. The red stands there. And I had
Okay.
told him that I had those and I needed to buy another piece of marble. And he told me, he said, well, I got all kinds of marble. He said, you ought to come over and see what I had. So I was over there today, um, and I asked him. I said, "What was that marble that you said you had?" And he said, "Oh, it's right this way." He led me back to his bedroom and his closet, and he had a stand, a dresser or something in there, and he
Did
had
you have
all kinds of
sex?
marble. Not hardly. Yeah, he had all kinds of. That's terrible that you said that because this guy is queer. That's why him and Aunt Sharon got divorced. He told Aunt Sharon he's queer, he's gay. That's why him and Aunt Sharon got divorced so many years ago. because he was gay. He told Aunt Sharon that he was gay, and they got divorced because of that. But that's why that's terrible that you asked that question.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, he's actually a really nice guy. He's super nice. I mean, super nice to everybody in the family. He always has been. But it's just ironic that you asked that question. But he had all kinds of marble on, small pieces of marble and big pieces of marble right on that dresser in there. I was like, holy crap! So he said, you know what sizes that you need? I said, no, I didn't measure it before I left. He said, well, what size do you think is going to fit it? And I picked one out, and I knew it was too big for her. I said, well, this is too big for her, but I can have it cut, and it actually might be able to go in both stands. And if I have it cut and fit. He said, well, we'll go ahead and take that one then. I said, all right. I said, how much do I owe you for it? And he said, nothing. He said, you just take it. I said, well, you must have paid quite a bit for it, didn't you? He said, no. He said, I know people that have this stuff that I get uh, a lot of it for free. He said, if you ever need any bigger than that, he said, I've got a whole bunch of big pieces out in the back of the house still. So I was like, holy shit. So I'll take a picture of that and send it to you because I got it here at the house now. I got to go over and have that. I
Okay.
think I'm actually gonna take one of your stands over there to the place and that cuts that stuff, and that way they'll have the stand right there, so they'll be able to fit it right perfect in it. So, but if I take this piece over, I'll take a picture and send it to you and show it to you so you can see it. But if I take this piece over, then they can actually have two matching tops. So I can take the other piece of marble out of the one that's in there now and put. Actually, hang up. Let me take a picture of it and I'll send it to you, and then I'll call you. Hey,
Hello.
did you get it?
Yeah.
You think that'll match good with your red stands?
I guess.
Do you like it?
I think it's a piece of marble.
Oh yeah, but I mean the color of it. Do you like the color of it?
Sure.
Okay, I looked for a black one with design in it, but he didn't have any of them. So I get as dark as what I could with the sizes that I could that he had. So then I thought I'll take in the picture of. I think I'd send a picture to you once anyway of a coffee table that I have. It actually has it's supposed to have a glass piece in the top. I got to get a glass piece cut for that top. But I'll take a picture of that tomorrow and send that to you. See if you want to keep that coffee table or if you want me to get rid of it. So I still got to get a piece of glass. It's gonna be tempered glass. So it's gonna be a special fit for it. But it's a nice coffee table though. Okay?
A good coffee table is hard to come by.
Yeah, I know. I've got two good ones here. One of them, the one that I had out there, needs to be sanded and redone. Aunt Sharon likes doing stuff like that, so maybe I should take that over to Aunt Sharon and see if she wants to do that. this one here. The other one, the one that I'm talking about that needs the glass in it, that nothing needs to be done to that other than just have a piece of tempered glass cut and put in it. Otherwise, it's perfect condition.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a picture of it tomorrow and show you, send it to you, so you can see what it looks like. I think I sent one picture to you already, but you probably have it deleted because it was late last summer when I sent it to you. I think it was one of the things that I was going to try to sell, but didn't. So, did you have a good work night last night?
Yeah. I deleted all the photos I had back in October.
Oh, you did? Oh, because you were mad at me. You're beautiful. Did you do good last night with work?
I made love last night.
Huh? You made love last night?
Yes.
You want to explain that?
MJ knows how to work me.
It's not making love. I thought you said you could separate it.
It felt like it.
I thought you said you could separate it.
I can't say details.
I don't want you saying details. You told me you could separate it.
You do.
Can you separate it? No, I don't want you telling me
She
details.
whispered in my ear. Come for me, baby, and I coon so hard.
Jamie, I just told you I don't want you telling me details. I thought you
Oh,
said you could
sorry, I thought
separate
you
it.
said to tell you.
I thought you said you could separate it.
I can.
Oh, why are you saying that you made love?
Because we did.
No, that's not separating it.
What's the issue here?
Because you said you could separate it, and when you say you're making love, that's not separating it. Get your feelings too involved
That
there.
doesn't matter.
Do you have your feelings too involved?
To involve.
Yeah, your feelings, are they too involved? Are you not separating your feelings
She
when
got
you're
the best of
doing?
me last night. I'll say that much.
Are you not separating your feelings from your work?
Covered in wet.
Are you not separating your feelings from your work?
She separated something last night, if you catch my drift.
You know, you saying this stuff doesn't help us. I'm not sure how you see that it does.
Pardon.
So you saying this stuff, it doesn't help us. I'm not sure how you see that it does.
I was talking about my labia.
Doesn't sound to me like you're separating your feelings from your work.
You asked me how it went. I don't know what happened.
I didn't expect you to say that you made love,
Why?
because you're supposed to be separating your feelings from your work. That's what you told me you could do, and it doesn't sound like you are.
It was so intense. I boomed so hard. Hello?
I'm here. I'm here listening to this crock of shit.
What crock of shit?
Crock of shit, are you making love when you tell me you can separate it?
What does it matter?
You know? Don't you think it matters, Jamie?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, so
No.
if you have a shoot to go to, and you're married to me, and you all of a sudden like this person, you're
Who
gonna start
says I
making
am?
love to this, huh?
Who says I am?
Who says you am what?
Married to you.
I said, if you're married to me, and you go to these shoots, and you like this person that you're doing this shoot with, that all of a sudden your feelings get involved, are you going to be making love then? Or are you going to be just doing your job?
I have only made love with 2 people in my life. So that's a no for me, dog.
Okay, so who are those 2 people?
What does it matter?
Go ahead, tell me who those 2 people are. We know one of them's Maggie Joe.
Well, MJ.
So who's the other one?
Yeah, she worked me like a puppet last night.
Who's the other one?
Will.
Now, do you see what the problem is?
No.
No? Okay, so why don't you want to give the information to Stacy?
Many reasons.
Name one that you haven't already told me.
I'm not on probation.
That's the one you already told me.
We aren't together.
You see, Stacy and Sean said something to me that made sense to me. It made a lot of sense to me.
Oh yeah?
If you were serious about me, about us, you wouldn't have any problem giving her the information that she needs. If you were serious about us, you wouldn't have any problem giving her the information that she needs.
We aren't together.
So I think I can get off the phone now. I could do some thinking.
Now I feel like I've been handed a year worth of lies and games, bro.
Because I made love to 2 people, okay.
What?
Hello.
Hello? What?
I need to type, hold on. Lorne, why can't you come to the same conclusion I have? The spark is gone, okay. It's been gone for a very long time and maybe it's just best we are friends. You know?
You know why the spark is going, Jamie? You know why it's going for me? Because your ass is fucking pasted down there with 2 of your exes with every fucking excuse in the book to not come up here and be face to face with me and to be real. That's why the spark is gone. You've got one of your fucking exes. You have got one of your fucking exes that has been with you ever since we have been together. And it's fucking pathetic. You've got another one that your job is to fucking have sex with her every goddamn night so you can quote unquote make money, but there's you can separate it. This whole fucking thing is your fault.
Your behavior
Bye.
is pathetic.
Like I said, feels like lies in a game to me.
I'm not texting all night.
You haven't texted me all day because you've been with your love that is engaged to someone else, so what does it matter? Pathetic.
I have told you, we aren't together, for months and you are acting like this is a surprise. Again, just like the other night, not talking via text. Call if you want.
I guess it's time for the posters to come down because there are things that have been hidden from me, so I don't believe you anymore.
What?
Say what you want to say. I don't want to be reading texts all night.
Well, what? You've been fucking lying to me that you're hiding shit? That you've been hiding shit?
What am I hiding?
You've been hiding shit ever since we fucking been together, Jamie.
What am I hiding?
Your fucking closeness as Will has always been fucked up.
What am I hiding?
It has been disgusting. The only ones you've made love to is Will and Maggie Joe.
And?
The reasons that you kept Will around, couldn't fucking be without Will. Will's your best man. The ones that saved your asshole.
That wasn't the reason, stupid.
The one that, oh fucking shit. You wanted to fucking move his ass up here with you. The fuck kind of relationship you think you're gonna be in? Nobody wants a woman that wants to fucking drag her ex all around with her. The hell's the matter with you? Then you caught your ass down there with the fucking woman that you say you're fucking in love with still. When you're gonna get married to the fucking guy you're telling it to. The fuck is wrong with your head? You think something's wrong with me?
He's a great friend who I care about deeply. Just because we made
Yeah, well, so fucking deeply that you carried his ass all around the country. He brought you there, but he couldn't fucking leave. He had to stay right there with you.
He's a great friend who I care about deeply. Just because we made love doesn't mean that's why I am still around him.
You care about deeply, Jamie. You care about so fucking deeply that you can't stand that he had a fucking girlfriend. That's fucked up.
Oh, back to this.
It's back to this. It's been the same fucking thing. You can lie to me all you want. You can lie to me all you want about that. That's not the reason. That's not the. You didn't even know that fucking girl, and you didn't like her because he had a date with her. You didn't have a reason not to like her. So you're full of fucking shit. You're full of fucking shit. You didn't like her because you didn't want Will going on a date because you wanted him to be there to do what you wanted him to do.
Telling me what
You wanted to fucking own him. You got this fucking spoiled ass brat little attitude where everything has got to go Jamie's way or it's not right.
People on property.
Yeah, maybe you should think of that, Jamie. Because you treat Will like he is your fucking property. And you treat fucking Maggie Joe like she's your fucking property. You can't separate yourself from them two because you think they're yours. You don't own them. They're not yours. They're your exes. Your exes that you brought into another relationship.
When did I say
that you can't get away from your exes to go up to be with the guy that you was engaged to. So we had fucking problems because of you and your exes. That's where our problems stem from. That's where my attitude came from. Because the bullshit that you pulled, because of my fucking past, was just like the bullshit that you pulled.
Oh, not the internet.
It's the same fucking thing, Jamie. What they pulled on the internet, same thing that you fucking pulled over the phone. And you're serious.
You said that was
You're not. Jamie, you should have been able to tell what the fucking problem was when I was spouting it out to you.
You blamed the internet. You said that was the only problem.
That was the only problem. The only problem besides that was that you was drawing your fucking exes into our relationship. You and I could not get in an argument without you banging on the wall for Will to get involved or to Maggie Joe to get involved. You brought your exes in our relationship.
If there was only one
but you wanted me to leave my past in the past. You didn't want me dragging my relationships. You didn't want me dragging my relationships into our relationship, but you drug two of your exes into our relationship every time we had an argument.
If there was only one problem, there are no other problems.
Okay, well, there was only two problems. My internet bullshit with the fucking Winnie and Emma and them assholes, and then you bringing your exes into our relationship every time we had an argument.
What about Donkey Kong? What
about
and
Naughty?
What about Rob?
So what? You want to? What about fucking
Jeff?
Rod? You met that cocksucker on the internet too.
What about Jeff?
What about him? You spent enough fucking time with him. But I'm supposed to play stupid to you being on spending so much time with Chef Jeff, and you're not gonna tell me you didn't fucking flirt with him because I know you did. You already told me you did.
Two problems.
Jamie, the problem is you can't fucking handle being in a fucking long-term. The problem is you can't handle being in a fucking relationship without bringing your exes into it or getting on the internet flirting with other fucking guys.
They are my friends.
They are your friends that you flirt with. Then one of them sees you naked, shaves your asshole. The other one you're fucking making love to, but you can separate it. Your words, you can separate it. Then it was your words that you made love to. When she's engaged to somebody else. Did you ask her if you made love to her?
We are talking about the past. You tried to cheat.
Did you?
I didn't.
The past? Jamie, you did fucking cheat. You cheated when you went down there and you had this fucking sex bullshit with Maggie Joe. Because you was in love with her. Yeah, you did, because you was in love with her. So it wasn't just sex, and you weren't just separating it. You was, it weren't work, because you was fucking making love to her.
It was work.
Was you in love with her?
Was it on camera?
Was you in love with her?
Was it on camera?
Was it on camera last night?
I think so.
Okay, in your words, you made love.
Yeah.
And you've been in love with her.
Yeah.
The whole time that you and I were together.
Okay.
Okay. So the whole time you've been cheating on me.
No.
Yeah. You even being down there was cheating on me.
That's not cheating.
You knew that was a place that you should not go.
That's not cheating.
And you knew why you wanted to go there. Because you still had feelings for her and you still were in love with her. So this bullshit of it being a hot spot was just a lie. It was nothing but an excuse to be down there with Maggie Joe.
We were paid on camera. That's work, not cheating.
That's cheating, Jamie. You were in love with her. It's no different than what you said about last night.
No.
That's why all this fucking bullshit of we're not together. What the fuck are we doing calling each other? I don't need fucking horse shit like this in my life. It's not going to happen. I told you that. We're not together. I'm not going to be friends. Because I'll cut my fucking ties.
Okay, bye, I guess.
Bye. What?
I want to clear the air.
With what, Jamie?
So we haven't been together for a long time, right? Since October?
Jamie, to be honest with you, you and I have never been together because you were too fucking scared to come up here and be with me. You had too many excuses, too many exes around you.
Okay,
we
so
were engaged.
If we were never together, how could I cheat?
We were engaged to be married, Jamie.
Okay, so if we were never together, how could I cheat?
We were engaged to be married, Jamie. But you had your exes around you and you didn't want to leave them. You didn't want to leave them. Not that you didn't want to. You couldn't leave them. You brought your exes into our relationship.
Can I talk?
But I'm the one that did all the fucking things wrong, remember?
Can I talk?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So because we aren't together, we mutually agreed over my profession that there was no way it was going to happen. I assumed you, since you were still contacting me, that you wanted to be friends. Okay.
No, you knew what I wanted. I never hid what I fucking wanted. And I was always honest with you about how I felt. You were never honest with me.
I told you over and over how it was.
Yeah, you were never honest with me, Jamie.
How?
About you, the reason you carried your fucking ex around with you, the reason that you wanted to go to your other ex's house and stay, it weren't because of no fucking specialist.
Because
You
that
knew
isn't the
why you
truth.
wanted to. You knew why you wanted to fucking go there. You lied to me about that shit. Well, paint me out to be another fucking fool with somebody that's fucking too fucking
Because you're
scared to be face to
specialist,
face.
you don't get to rewrite history because you are hurt.
Jamie, lie to yourself all you fucking want.
I'm not.
Yeah, you knew exactly what you were doing when you went to Maggie Joe's. You knew exactly
I
what you
do.
were fucking doing.
Specialists.
You also knew exactly what you were doing when you were fucking talking to Will 7 or 8 hours a night too. And when you were letting him fucking save your asshole and see you naked all the
Right,
fucking
should I
time. No
tell
wonder
you
you
what you
didn't
knew
care
you
about
were
hiding
doing?
it.
Right, should I tell you what you knew you were doing?
I knew what I was doing. I knew that I was in love with you. I wasn't holding anything back about how I felt about you. Even after the fucking bullshit that had been pulled on me with Emma and Winnie and Ramona and all them, I found it in me to fucking believe in you. So I did, and I fell in love with you. So I never hid one fucking thing about that. I was so completely honest with you about that. Just to find out that you want to be down there with your fucking exes and never fucking be serious with me. That's
Did you? You knew you ripped that poor old lady
that.
off. You knew you were driving to
Go
meet a kid.
go
How
fuck
about
yourself.
that? That feel good. Don't tell me what I feel and think. Got it?
What do you want?
Oh, don't like being told what you knew and how you think.
You want to tell me how Betty has anything to do with our relationship?
Because you are telling me what I did and you don't know.
Some stupid fucking reason you want to bring Betty into our relationship. Am I being recorded now or what?
If you want to tell me what I think and feel, I can do the same to you.
You're the one that fucking brought Betty into our relationship. Some stupid fucking reason.
Miss the point.
The point is, Jamie, you haven't been honest with me. Here you are on my ass
Yes, I
about being
have.
honest, and no, you haven't. All this fucking time you've been on my
What
ass
did I
about
lie
being honest,
about?
and you haven't been honest with me.
What did I lie about?
You lied about being down there, about why you're down there. You
No,
lied
I
about any
didn't.
seriousness.
No,
You,
I
you lied
didn't.
about any fucking serious. You lied about any seriousness that you had about us.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did. What?
Oh, so since you want to tell me what I think again, I got one for you. Ready?
No, no. What? Spit your words out.
You knew you wanted to go up there and fuck a kid. Talk to you never.
Well, that sounded just like Winnie and Emma. Liar.
Oh, does the poor baby not like when it's done to him? He can dictate what people think and feel, but when it's done to him, it isn't fair.
What?
MJ and John Michael Jr. broke up.
Oh, there you go. Good job. You broke them up. You must be really fucking proud of yourself.
Yup,
Now you can marry Maggie Joe.
I'm
Now you
going
can
to be
marry
with a
MJ.
good partner.
Yeah, now you can marry MJ.
Yup, I'm going to be with a good partner.
Now you can marry that slut MJ. You must be proud, Jamie. You must be proud, Jamie. So proud. That's exactly what you went down there to do. Break them up so that you could have her to yourself. Just like you want Will to yourself. Who's the selfish one, Jamie?
Delusional.
Who's the selfish one, Jamie?
Well, you are delusional.
All this time trying to paint yourself as an angel, and look what you do.
I never have.
Never painted. Oh yeah, you painted yourself as an angel. Just to turn around and fucking prove the opposite. Oh, that you're so perfect, and she's just a friend, and there's nothing going on, and it's just work. When you're just full of shit.
I was perfect.
You're just full of shit, Jamie. Right now I don't see any difference. Right now I don't see any difference between you and Winnie and Emma. And it's all you're doing because you couldn't be serious with me. Instead, you wanted to drag your exes into our relationship.
Do you think you are hurting me right now?
I think you're hurting you. You are the one that hurt you. Yeah, Jamie, you are.
How?
You take us being engaged to going down there to a quote unquote hot spot and for therapy, a specialist, a specific specialist, because there's only 5 of them in the country, when they're actually all over the fucking country. But it has to be that specific hot spot and that specific specialist in Nashville, because that's where you have a friend that has a place where you can live and not pay rent. To find out that you are paying rent, you owe her a couple $1,000s for.
Your penis is smaller than a virgin.
To all of a sudden you wind up fucking thinking you're pregnant when you're not. You break up, MJ and her fucking fiance.
And you wonder why
you break up.
Tell you anything.
Damn, you never told me anything because you wanted to keep things hidden. That's why you don't want to be pushed into fucking being serious with me.
Right here.
That's because you don't know. That's why you didn't want to be pushed into being serious with me and into giving. And into giving Stacy your information because you know, giving Stacy your information, I would find out everything.
No, it's because of this right here.
You've kept things hidden. If you wanted to be serious with me, you wouldn't have a problem with giving Stacy your information.
You are a controlling, abusive, small dick virgin.
Oh, go fucking stuff Wildo up your fucking cunt then.
I will.
That's funny that I'm abusive when I call you out on your fucked up bullshit. Here's a thought for you. MJ and John Michael have been together since they were 19. How long do you really think they're gonna stay broken up? Now think about how much you fucked us up because you wanted to be down there with her. And it might be to your benefit to ask MJ if it was love that you made last night. Because it would benefit you to know that it wasn't. She played you, and you were gullible enough to let her. And look at what you allowed to happen to us because you were too afraid to be real with me. It's so sad.
The preceding announcement has been paid for by the
Lawn World Order.